So I'm going to first start off with the YSL All Hours foundation. And I really like this foundation if I'm going out in the evening. It's quite full coverage, so what I like to do is just apply smaller dots so I can control the coverage. Apply a little bit everywhere, and I'm actually going to put my hair back because the foundation is definitely going to go everywhere. So I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush to buff this in. I've already moisturized as well. That's really important with this foundation because it is a matte finish. Okay, once that's all blended, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Instant Full Coverage Concealer. Again, this one is quite full coverage as well, so I'm very light-handed with it. I first start to use my finger to blend it in because the warmth of your fingers really helps to blend these thicker products into the skin. And then once I've done that, I just go back over with my Real Techniques brush and kind of buff that in. Once that is done, I'm going to wait a while before I set my face, and I'm going to go straight into my eyebrows. So I'm using the Brow Artist Shaper by L'Oreal Paris. I really like the color of this one actually. And what I like to do is I like to make a point on each of the little arches of my eyebrow, and that ensures that I kind of create that perfect brow. And then I always comb through. Again, point, point, point. This product is extremely pigmented, so I find that I need to be very light-handed with it. I'm going to first start off with this shade here. There aren't any names on these, so I'll just kind of point them out. So it's this first one here. And I'm just going to just set the eyeshadow primer with it first. Okay, and then I'm going in with this really pretty golden shade, the second shade. And that's going all over the lid. For my crease, I'm going in with this medium brown shade. With that same brown shade, I'm going underneath my eye as well, just to create a little bit of definition. And then I am going in with this other really pretty shade, kind of like a medium shimmery brown. And I'm going to just define the outer part of my eye with that and kind of blend it. So even though this is an evening look, it's still going to look quite fresh and naturalish. It's not going to look too overdone, because don't forget I'm going to apply a red lip tonight, so that's why I'm keeping everything quite simple. Like, my outfit is just a simple black dress, just keeping everything simple. Okay, again with that same shade underneath. I'm going to apply this Charlotte Tilbury, the classic eyebrow pencil. I'm kind of winging it out and then rubbing it out, erasing it, if that makes sense, just to make it a little bit more smudgy. And I'm going to apply a little bit to the bottom, onto the bottom lashes, and then I like to just run my finger across them so they never have too much product on them. This is a really nice mascara actually. You like it? Okay, so to bronze up my face, I'm going to use the Clinique True Bronze Pressed Powder. And I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to bronze my skin and make it look very kind of just bronze and glowy. Taking some down my neck. This one is actually mostly matte and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it doesn't really pick up on the skin once you've applied it. But I really like the shade of this one, it's really nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply a little bit of liquid highlighter, and this is the Beauty Light Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. And I just apply 3 dots, one there, and I like to put that as well, and just apply with your finger. It gives the most amazing glossy look to your cheeks. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use this really pretty peachy pink blush in the shade 54. Just on the kind of higher points of my cheek, apples, and then going all the way up. This is such a pretty shade. Okay, so after that I'm going to apply a little bit of powder now that most of my makeup has set. And I'm just applying a small amount of that, especially underneath my eyes, because my under eye makeup usually is the first thing that kind of dissolves off my face. So I love to do that. And I always stay clear of applying powder on my cheeks because I just love that type of, you know, glow, natural glow on my cheekbones. Now for the lips. And I'm just going to fill my lips in as well. And just over the top of that, to lighten it a little bit, I'm going to use the color Riche matte lipstick in Scarlet Silhouette. I'll show you the shade actually, it's really pretty, really, really beautiful red shade. And I kind of put that a little bit more to the center of my lips. Take my hair out. And that is the finished look. I hope that you like this look, guys. If you did, please leave me a comment below and give me a big thumbs up. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.